So it's the 1st of November, it's another really nice day. I did go down to the south of the island thinking I'd be able to get out to the Calf of Man, but the sea down there was a bit crap. So I've ended up having to drive way back to Douglas. It's high tide at 11:20 I think, and we're going to be out by 10:15, so I hope you're going to catch some fish. Quick run through of the boat. It's a F-Rib 330, just pumping up the final one. I've got the petrol and all my lures and everything in there. Obviously the Tray of Shame, which is a crowd pleaser, and just a dry bag in the back. So I've managed to get the boat really organised now rather than stuff flying around everywhere. So let's see if we can't catch some fish. So we're back looking for that big pollock that we missed a couple of times last time. I've got my reel fixed, got a new reel from All Round Fishing in Douglas. That's where I get all my stuff from, and hopefully we're going to catch him using a crazy eel. The only problem being, no matter what the tide is, I'm getting shoved out again. I'll have to reset this drift. Let's see if we can't catch one here and take a look around the back of Marine Drive, see how messy it is around there. So I'm fishing a bit deeper out today. So far 30 minutes, nothing. So I'm going to head a bit back closer into the rocks. That's where I normally get a bit of success, and hopefully this Savage Gear Seeker will catch us a big pollock somewhere over there. We'll have one last go with this Surf Seeker, and then we might change lures again. Not getting any bites, and we're in apparently the major fishing time at the moment, but we've had nothing so far. I did see a couple of the lads from the fishing shop, Jay and Mikey. I think Mikey's with them. I saw their boat where they've parked up next to me, so I actually brought my bait rod out with me today. I haven't used bait all year. I'm planning on next year. So I'm kind of hoping, I think that's them way over there. I'm hoping at some point we meet up and I can steal some bait off them. Right, it's yeah, I'm going out away down Marine Drive, and it's manageable. There's no issue, but it's definitely a bit more unpleasant down here. So I think this is as far as we'll go. Still nothing doing, so I'm going to my go-to eel, which is actually I think this is one I've kind of reincarnated. He's a bit battered, we'll try him, which is basically the Savage Gear sand eel. If I could only have one lure, it would probably be that one. That's the one I always catch the most fish on. Okay, we're in. I thought it was a snag at first. Hang on, getting spun around by the tide. It's hard fighting, it's having a lot of tugs. It's not the biggest one, but we are off the blank. Come on. Oh, he's having a good scrap. He's fought all the way. He's going to be tired when he comes on. Actually, it's not bad. It's not bad. I call that a nice little mid-size, maybe a couple of pounds. In she comes. Into the Tray of Shame. Oh. That's about a 50 centimetre pollock. So yeah, 53 centimetres I'll go for that one. Fought hard all the way in, and that's a terrible re-entry. So the bit I'm trying to fish, I've got a rock here, rocks there, and we've got a gully that runs down and then goes out through the other side. I've generally caught fish here at the right tide. Generally they're smaller ones like that one, but I don't want to get too close to these rocks because I know underneath they're not a million miles away from the surface. So we put it right in the area we want to do. The drift we're on should push us out and away. I think I've left that down, and be careful I don't get snagged. That's the second hit we've had on this one. Come on, you know you want it, why wouldn't you? Maybe they're not appreciating the Michael Bublé accompaniment, although how could they not? Try them again here. We've been getting bites. We've had obviously one, which was a nice little fish. There's a little boat over there, and I see they've just pulled in 4 mackerel on feathers. But mackerel is not what we're after. Yeah, it started to get a little bit naughtier out there, so I thought I'd rather be a bit closer to harbour and shore. So we've got a bit of a drift, a very slow drift, that's bringing us down the final bit of Marine Drive, just by the lighthouse before we start to turn into Douglas Bay. So I'm happy we'll just float this all the way round now and catch fish on the way in over the next hour and a half. Right, hour and a half, 1 fish. It has been really slow the last 3 or 4 times I've been out. I'm on a good tide, I'm in good conditions, I'm in the right place, so we are now going to go there. All that's left to do is spend an hour monster hunting and see if we can catch that big one, or actually just catch anything. Very, very, very slow. It's going off over here. I mean, these birds tend to sit around at the end of the poo pipe a bit further in, but something's happening there. So whether some sewage or something's just been sent out, I don't know, but we'll fish around it and see what we get. We're in a nice little spot here. We're protected against the tide and wind, and it's quite nice, but like the rest of the day, it's pretty crap fishing. Well, thanks for watching. It's been 2.5, nearly 3 hours. Very poor fishing. The reason I'm ending here, I've managed to get a snag, which is joyous. But once again, look, fly. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again at some point.